There's things that work, and then there's things that duplicate. All right, we are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. We had a great dinner last night and had a big meeting all day yesterday with a bunch of leaders, the advisory board, and planning for the future, all the good stuff. And today is the day we start our boot camp series. Hey friends, Jefferson Santos here. What's up? In Sydney, Australia. We're in Malaysia just a few days ago. Now we're here for a few days, popping over to New Caledonia. A lot of leadership events, hanging out with all the leaders. It's gonna be fun. Stay tuned. There's things that we know how to do that's like, oh yeah, I could do all this stuff and do this traffic and have this website and sign up a gazillion people, but can those people do the same thing? All right, here in Sydney, Australia at Bondi Beach. This is where they film Point Break, which is crazy. Big waves over here. Speaking about waves, you know, as we go out on our business and we go out as the surfer, right, and look for the wave, you have to have the eye, you have to have the experience. And so at first, what's gonna happen is you're gonna find waves that don't work and you don't catch it at the right time and it kind of goes underneath you and then you're sitting there. And you have to swim out and swim out and swim out. You're not gonna catch the wave if you don't swim out there, which is risky, right? And then guess what? Every wave isn't the perfect wave. And so you have to get that experience. You have to fall off the board a lot. You have to do a lot of different things to find, so you get that eye, so you refine that eye so you can find the right wave to ride it in. And then even when you ride it in, you're gonna fall off. You know, you got these professionals out here put their wetsuits on, falling off the wave, right? And so you just gotta keep on doing it and doing it, but they're enjoying the process because they love it. And so here's the thing with building a business. You gotta love it. You gotta fall in love with your team, fall in love with the potential of the people, the future teammates that you're gonna have. You know, imagining them achieving that, whatever that achievement is, you know, $10,000 or $100,000 ring or $1 million ring, whatever that is, seeing that in your mind first before they even basically just get started, because that's what we do as leaders, is we got to believe more in our people than they believe in themselves. They got to borrow from our belief first, right? You got to fuel them in order for them to get the belief in themselves, because, you know, when I first got started many years back, my belief and faith carried me until my skill could catch up. And so that's what we got to do as leaders, is believe in our people, right? We've got to go through the experience. We've got to go through the experience with our people, right? So we can ride the wave in. Hey, what's up? Today's been a big preparation day because I'm now in a place called New Caledonia. It's a French Polynesian island, and it's me and one of my great friends, Mark Aceta, and him and I are doing this whole leadership boot camp for 2 days. Now, I've got like 7 different talks I'm preparing for, and it's exciting because it's like I get to slow things down and really get into some super tactical stuff, some how-to stuff, as well as inspiration. So that's gonna be awesome. Stories, capturing your stories are so important. You and your leader stories. They want to know, who are you, what's your background, why did you join, and what happened? Yeah, so we have to understand that psychology, because that's the story we're bringing to the table. So for example, presentation is a symphony. We all have our little instruments, right? And we're all playing our instruments that just make that thing just sound beautiful. Good job. Nice. What's up? And so what I want to talk about in my first piece of tonight is celebrating the small wins. It took me 2 years, a long time ago, took me 2 years to sponsor 3 people. And so everyone in here, you've already gotten your 4, so you're way ahead of where I was when I first got started in network marketing, okay? So that's a huge thing, right? Then there's people on our team that they're working really, really hard, but they feel that they're not measuring up yet, okay? So what do we do as leaders to make them always feel better than they actually feel? So how many of you have ever invited someone to a presentation and they did not show up, right? And so next time one of your leaders or your new reps talk about somebody didn't show up, say, man, congratulations, me too. On my way up to where I'm at, guess what? I had a lot more no-shows. Matter of fact, you need to get more no-shows. The more no-shows you get, the higher the rank you're gonna go.
What is going on? Good morning. In my head, I'm thinking eventually it's going to happen. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. And so I just put one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. So for those of you that are frustrated, you're in a point right now where you're just not totally happy with where you're at, I feel your pain. I've been there too. I think every champion, every leader has gone through that. And you want to go through that. Well, why'd you say that, Jefferson? Why would you want to go through pain? Because you don't go through the pain, you can't coach your people through it.
You know, some people go, oh, hey, Jefferson, you know, why don't I take a big, giant ad in the paper, you know, and the full front page, and all of a sudden I can sign up 1,000 people. Okay, that could work, but what are those 1,000 people going to go do? They can't go duplicate that. Does that make sense? There's things that work, and then there's things that duplicate.
We, including myself, we always get crazy ideas. When we're in business, we try to innovate, and we do things that think that they work, but they really don't. We gotta focus on the things that duplicate. Duplication equals freedom, and freedom is what we really, truly want.
Thank you so much for watching these videos. Hope they've served you with your leadership, entrepreneurship, and team building. Subscribe, like, share it out to your friends, and I look forward to serving you even more. Doing a selfie video.